On your morning news now, the man accused of sexually assaulting an underage girl pled no contest in La Crosse County Court. According to the criminal complaint, a girl told La Crosse police that she shared messages and nude photos with then 18-year-old Tanner Keel through social media. The two agreed to meet in June of 2021. The girl said the two entered Keel's vehicle where he forced her into unwanted sexual acts and prevented her from getting out of the car. In court, Keel agreed to a diversion agreement. Keel pled no contest to second-degree sexual assault with use of force. Felony charges of child enticement and false imprisonment were dropped. Keel is required to pay $4,700 in restitution, complete a psychosexual evaluation, and sex offender treatment. Two Coon Valley residents face federal charges for operating a drug house. 40-year-old Julia Lloyd and 33-year-old Stanley Holt are both charged with conspiring to distribute meth and fentanyl. Vernon County Sheriff's Office arrested the two of them in June. Between Holt's car and Lloyd's house, officers found 5 pounds of meth, 31 grams of fentanyl, and $58,000 cash. Agencies in Vernon County, La Crosse, Campbell, Onalaska, and the DEA combined to uncover the alleged drug conspiracy. If convicted, they both face a maximum of life in federal prison for the drug possession and another 20 for maintaining a drug house. Fentanyl is the leading cause of death for Wisconsinites aged 25 to 54. That's according to a recent report from Forward Analytics. The report found that in 2020, fentanyl-related deaths outpaced the second leading cause of death, car accidents, by more than 2.5 times. That has health officials sounding the alarm about an epidemic that was accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Chris Eberlein is an emergency medicine physician at Gunderson Health System. He says systems like Gunderson play a vital role in stemming the tide of fentanyl use, but providers can't do it alone.
Everyone's got to play their role. Government, communities, health systems, schools, law enforcement. We really have to continue to work together to accomplish what we want to see is true reduction, ultimate zero deaths from opioid overdoses, but it's going to take a long time to get there.
Dr. Eberlein adds that the good news is the stigma surrounding addiction is lessening. He says more people are realizing that it's a disease and that a person needs to be treated like a patient rather than an addict. 3,000 Eagles are flocking to La Crosse this week, and I'm not talking about the bird, it's UWL students. Yesterday was the first day of on-campus move-in for UWL, and those designated move-in days last until Monday the 4th. During that time, a few streets near campus will be shut down to make moving easier for students and families. Traffic around campus is also expected to increase, so make sure to add extra time to your commute if you drive by the campus. UWL starts its fall classes on Tuesday. One local creamery is the Big Cheese. Westby's Hidden Springs Creamery and cheesemaker Brenda Jensen won 3 awards at the American Cheese Society's annual competition. The creamery took home a first place in sheep's milk cheeses for their Wishago. They also won 2 awards in the flavored cheeses, butter, and cultured dairy products category. Their Driftless Cranberry Cinnamon won a 2nd place award, and Driftless Maple got a 3rd place award. Both are sheep cheese with added flavor.
As you head out the door this morning, temperatures are into the 50s, some spots even to the 40s and the 30s out there, but not La Crosse though. We're looking at those lows into the 50s this morning, warming up into the 70s by 11, and then we should be in the 80s between 3 and 5 today under lots of sun. Now tomorrow we're looking at temperatures warming up into the upper 80s under partly cloudy skies, but yeah, watch what happens this weekend. We're going to hit the mid to upper 90s, so a heat wave is coming starting Saturday and Sunday, continuing into early next week, Monday. Still pretty hot on Tuesday as well before we see temperatures cool down a bit by mid to late next week. So, if you have any outdoor plans, make sure to stay hydrated again and take those frequent breaks similar to what we had to do last week. You're going to have to do that again, it looks like.
Yeah. I wish the kitties were here to just roam
just
across
roam around
the table.
Roam around the desk.
I
Yeah.
think they would make great co-anchors.
I think so too.
One of them already knew what a mic did, so
Right,
I think
it was just all over them.
exactly. So I think they've got half the part down.
Right.
This is a petition for News 8 to have a station cat.
Station cat, I like it.
Station cat, station cat. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now this morning. Don't forget to keep up with news of the day on News 8 Now at noon. Have a wonderful Thursday. Be sure to check out the Coulee
Cooley
the
Region
cats.
Humane Society?
The cats are on my mind.
Yeah, I got you.
Be sure to check out their Adopt-a-thon that ends today, and have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday and last day of August.